Welcome to the Michigan Runner Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Here since 10 to see the first finishers, and I'll probably stay till 8. Power and beauty of everyone finishing and cheering them on just brings me such joy and amazement.
In those days leading up to the race, everyone is just so proud to be there, running and representing their country, and then the day comes.
5.5 months of training, you really want to have a good reason because it's not easy.
I run because I didn't think I could. To make myself a better person, I'm running because I want to push my limits.
I said to myself, why not?
It's like 50,000 heartbeats just pounding in unison, all with one common goal.
You are standing next to both your neighbor from the building next door and someone who's literally flown thousands of miles across the world.
It's everyone from everywhere in the world, and we're all just out there running together, and everyone from everywhere in the world is out there cheering for everyone too. It's what the city should be. It's what the South Sudan Chiefs do. It's what the world should be.
Everyone is happy. Everyone is positive. Everyone is not only cheering on their special person, but everybody's cheering on everybody else.
I felt special. They give me that boost to go to the last mile, and it's like, oh my God.
These people were running that you wouldn't expect to be able to run a marathon. All ages, all walks of life, sharing this moment.
All that exhaustion will give way to elation as he wins the TCS New York City Marathon.
I've never experienced so much love in my whole life. Thank you, New York.
New York goes big. I mean, we go big. Everything that we do is big, but this is nothing like you've ever seen before. It's like nothing you're ever gonna see.
Okay. Is this working? Welcome everyone here, out there, and welcome all of you amazing athletes. You are kind of a Superman. You have won every single road race you started this year. You are the defending champion of the TCS New York City Marathon wheelchair division, men's wheelchair division, and you are the gold medalist in the Paralympic Games marathon this summer. That's nice. A couple weeks ago, on your way to win Chicago, you had two competitors that stayed with you practically the whole time, Tomoki Suzuki and Daniel Romanchuk. So you won, but it was close, and it was.
I think here in New York might be totally different race because the course is very different with all the uphills and the bridges. So it will be definitely a tough race, I guess, and it will be different from some tactics. But I think it will be also a very close race, I guess. For me it will be a challenge because the last 3 weeks I had not perfect condition to prepare. I had a cold after Chicago. But now I'm feeling good, and I'm really looking forward to the race on Sunday. But I think it will be very challenging with a lot of great competitors, and it will be close again, I guess.
Thank you, Marcel. Connor Mance, the winner of the U.S. Olympic Trials in Orlando, the top American at the Paris Games Olympic Marathon. We also know that you had a really good race the beginning of October in Twin Cities. You ran a 10-miler in 45:13. Your coach says you're in excellent shape, and he wouldn't be surprised if you were on the podium. And I know that you were a great cross-country athlete in college. Now this translates pretty well to New York. So is this why you chose New York? And what are you excited about for Sunday?
Thank you. You put the last year of my life or my career in a very short span, but I think the reason I chose New York is I like the hills, and I think it's a good way to compete against the best again. I always love competition. I love trying to compete against best in the world, and so I knew there was going to be really good competition here after the Olympics, and so that was one of the reasons I chose New York, as well as the hills. I love how they break up, bring up your stride and kind of add a different element to the race. Can you repeat your second question? Oh, what I'm excited about.
What are you excited about, Connor?
I'm just excited to be out there competing against the best in the world, and I would really want to go out there and test my fitness. You don't really get to test your fitness during training. You can only do so much. I used to do a big test for race day, so I'm excited to have another race day to see what I can do.
Thank you. Helen O'Geary. Really, you don't need an introduction, but I did find out from Sharon back there that Helen's the one who talks on the bus ride to the start at every marathon. She's the one who's chatting and loud and tends to tell stories. So that's kind of a new bit of information about Helen. Helen is our TCS New York City Marathon. We've all gotten to know over the years, but also this year, Helen brought her parents to be here this weekend. So Helen, we welcome you back to New York. We're so thrilled you're here. Can you tell us why New York is so special?
Thank you so much, first of all, the invitation to be back here. I choose New York because it's a beautiful city, it's a beautiful environment, and I like to have the challenges from the field because like New York, they have always the best field. So I like to race on the beach of the field, and it seems the rest of it, like we don't have like
Thank you, Helen. So, Dakota Lindworm was the top American in the Paris Olympic Women's Marathon, but Dakota Popane will be running on Sunday. So congratulations, Dakota. Congratulations, Montana. And thank you for sharing your honeymoon, or spending your honeymoon in New York. We're all really, really happy for you. I think a little bit of a clap there. In 2022, and Dakota reminded me it was a hot year, you dropped out of this race. It wasn't a good day. Is this your redemption race this weekend? And what are your goals for Sunday?
Yeah, this is definitely a redemption race for me. Obviously, it's been a really great year, so no matter what happens on Sunday, I feel like I've accomplished everything I needed to this year. And I keep calling this my on-tour tour. So I'm just here to have fun, which I think when I'm having fun, I usually race the best anyway. So my goals for Sunday are to be top American, keep that title going from the Olympics, and I think I could be in the top 5 and really mix it up.
Great. Tamara Tola, you are the gold medalist from the Olympic Games Marathon this summer. You are the defending champion of the TCS New York City Marathon Men's Open Division, and you broke the course record last year. You are a national hero in your country. We all want to know, what was it like when you got back to Ethiopia after winning your medal? Did they have a parade? Did they have parties? Did you celebrate? What happened?
Thank you. Yes, after I win Olympic, I went to back to Ethiopia. All Ethiopian people to celebrate me on the road by they helped me to excite for them. I'm happy for them. Because first of all, I'm a reservoir for national team, but when I win, all people excite for them. How can is reservoir? First of all, they say it is the federation. I know way to the reservation first of all because I win New York with sport record last year. And also I'm happy for my course record, and also for it is happy the same for Paris. Course is the same almost. So when I go to Paris, it's not difficult for me. My coach also is hard to how can I work on training. Is me every training and tactic. How can I win the race? So I fulfilled my goal. I'm happy for my people and for my family, for all of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Tamara. I might add that Tamara's wife, Dara Dita, is running on Sunday, and they brought their daughter, Fanon, who is 2 years old, right, Tamara?
My child is host in the 3.5 years.
The whole family's here, so we're really happy to have them. And the last question, this is for you, Tamara. Can you tell us why the TCS New York City Marathon is the best day in New York?
I think it's on Sunday, all the people to see on that day is the rest day. So it is a nice day for watching the race.
Thank you. This concludes the panel portion. We are now going to take photos over in the corner there with all the athletes who are here today.
Next North Dakota. Congratulations. Big smile, Helen. Helen. Hey, Connor. Good luck.
It is, yeah.
Oh, right here with me.
I was like, is that
Don't move. Okay. All right. We got the bosses here. Tighten up, guys. Sit Yankee. All right, right here for me. Right here first.
One under the other. Jeremy Simpson, Blaine, Roman Chuck, Hug, up the top wheelers, Yaba.
No, I'm an athlete. I play basketball, but I'm not a
You guys getting the whole line?
Change. Good. See everybody? Okay, that's good. Here we go. Right here for front center.
2 Olympians, both in Utah. First and second at the trial.
You get one right in this camera.
Young and Williams. Awesome.